patience. Well, those of you guys who are watching the playback, I hope that everyone is doing good at this time. I see that we have some people joining now. Hi guys, welcome in. I was having such a hard, it's 11:44 right now here in California. 11:44, master numbers. I think a lot of people are getting those right now, you know. Hi 16. My last DM reading really resonated. Aw. Was that the twin flame one that I did the other day, or was that the, because I'm picking up on like different energies, but definitely channeling for the divine masculine, divine feminine, the ones that have been like going through these cycles, which is what we're going to talk about today. But I'm going to tap into the past life energy, see kind of what like is being processed right now from past lives. And I know that the masculines are really connecting to the past life energy right now for sure. The ancestors are so heavy. Our star family is so heavy. Like there's like, it's just like for me, like over time that they're like really helping right now with those who are meant to come into divine union. So I honestly don't know. Like I kind of had to like sit and like kind of meditate. Like, first of all, I'm sorry that I'm not on full camera. I can see you guys a little bit. I just am in a mode right now of like just kind of protecting my energy, and it helps right now to just kind of be off the camera. For everyone who booked a mini past life reading, by the way, the list is still open. So if anyone wants to get on the list, all of the information is in the description box on this live, but it's $33 USD is the energy exchange, and I tap into past life energy for you. So it could be anything that comes through. But what I'm going to do today, because I've been sick, battling, I have an upper respiratory infection. So that's why I get winded very easily. And I really have to like kind of watch it with like how much I'm talking right now and stuff like that. But I'm working behind the scenes and stuff like that and trying to keep stuff on the channel. But last week for a live that I did for live card pulls, live readings, because I still wasn't feeling good. It's like I want to, and I feel like I have the energy, and then when it comes down to it, it's just like, no, you don't have the energy. So what I'm gonna do is just like I did with that live last week, because it's easier for me for the time being until my energy levels are back up, my oxygen's what it used to be, like all the things. It's easier for me because you guys know when I do these lives and I do like the live readings, I could be on here for 4.5, 5 hours easy. I've done it plenty of times, right? And I just don't have that energy level right now for me. So what I'm going to do is everyone who is already on the list, you guys, just like I did with the live last week, just email me, okay, with the subject title past life, and I will get you your past life channeled message within the next 24 hours, okay? Pinky promise. What else? But the list is open, so if anyone wants to get on the list or whatever, just let us know. But it's all in the description box too, okay? But you have to email me, GypsyCowgirlTarot@gmail.com, okay? I think I forgot to put that in the description box. Oh well, it's really easy, GypsyCowgirlTarot@gmail.com, okay? And I kind of liked doing it like that, actually. Doing the little like mini videos for you guys, but I also love doing like the live reads. So just until I'm like feeling back to like normalcy, I think I'll come live and do like a collective message, and then I'll do live messages for you guys, like pre-recorded, probably just a couple times, you know. But those of you guys who have had like this type of, you know, like stuff going on with like your lungs and your oxygen levels and like, you know, your chest is tight, like all the things, right? It makes it really hard because you're not getting like regular oxygen flow, and then you feel tired, you feel exhausted, and that's what has been really affecting me the most, is my energy more than anything, and then I get winded. So I'm pushing through, I'm working, I'm doing all the things, but I'm just a little slower than usual. So hi Alex. Hi Alex. Thank you. I am feeling much better than I did. I started feeling sick again and got down February 2nd. It was around February 2nd. So it's lingered. It's lasted way longer. It was like the head cold, and then it went down, and it's just like so many people are sick, and you know, of course there's like other things to it as to why there's so many people getting sick over and over and over again, but I think I'm good. After I push this out, I'm good. And also, I talked about this the other day, like when we get sick, you know, sometimes it's divinely led and guided, because sometimes we just need to, like for me, like going through a big dark night of the soul, especially over the last like 2 weeks, like since the sickness started basically, and kind of put me on my butt again, because I had like 2 weeks of like sickness like that hit me in January too, so it's like back to back for me. But it's crazy, because it's almost like the universe, it's not, I know this is what it is, the universe is like, you just need to sit down and you need to integrate all of this new, these activations and these codes. You need to integrate and allow yourself time to rest, to release all of the dense emotions, old blocks, things that are being cleared from your physical system at this time, your cellular, you know, memory, things like that, so you can upgrade, you know. And you really do have to take care of your body. Like you just there's just no way around it, you know what I mean? So, and you guys know me, I'm Aries rising, Aries moon, so I'm just like go 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 go, you know. But I haven't been like hit like this sick wise for a long time, so I appreciate all of you guys. Oh, you've been feeling sick too. Yeah, good. I'm glad that it cleared, Alex. Yeah, it's nasty. Like, you know. So excuse me, you guys, if while I'm channeling, while I'm reading this collective message, if I get a sneezing attack, I'm sorry, because those have been like gnarly, because I'm again clearing so much from the head cold I had too still. And then I get like the little hacky cough. Okay, so I apologize ahead of time. Okay, so I kind of want to just see, like, I guess what is kind of like being purged past life wise, because for me, like, I've been up like the awakening, the enlightenment that has been coming through, the energy that's been coming through you guys. It is insane, where like people who are like super tapped in, they feel like they're losing their minds, because it's clearing us so quickly. So if you have been kind of feeling like that, like, just know, like, you're not alone. That's why it's like so important for us to like take time to kind of just like isolate if we need to, hermit if we need to, rest if we need to. You know, otherwise the universe is going to send in a tower like it did to me, and I'm going to get sick. Anyways, but, or you're going to get sick. What was I going to say? I totally just lost my train of thought after I made that joke. Oh, about the intensity of like how we are, like, we're the 5D is here, right? The 5D is here. So everyone is feeling that, whether they really consciously are aware of it or not, okay? And the masculine energies, same thing, okay? So how I said that there's a lot of people out there right now that are like the way that I've described it to a couple people, and I think I even maybe shared this on a video or maybe on my story on Instagram or something at one point recently. It's like, for me, it's like the feeling of like these like being in between like these dimensions and like all the things, like it feels crazy right now. And for me, I was like, it feels like you're on psychedelics without psychedelics. That's how it's coming through for me. The visions, the stuff that I'm being shown, the activations, my astral travels, dreams, like it's crazy, it's bonkers. And I'm just like, holy crap, but it's like the neatest, coolest thing. And I do feel this like wave of energy that's flowing through right now. It is bringing forth a lot of like, you got to do this, you got to change, you got to align, but it's also bringing in this like wave of like euphoric energy and like blissful, true God source energy. Okay. So, and that's what we're going to start feeling more of the more that we clear these densities. Okay. And that's why I feel like the past life energy is coming through so much, because I feel on the other side right now, the ancestors, both to with the feminine and the masculine, whatever the case, individually, they're like cheering on. They're just like so freaking proud. They're like, you know, like hallelujah, you know what I mean? So, because it's a really big deal. So anyways, we know the feminines have been doing a lot of work, but it's just the more that you awaken, the deeper you're going to go into healing, and the deeper you're going to go into this kind of stuff. You know, and for me right now, it is literally like there is no more, like, you know, 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago, there was a very noticeable divide, right, that felt like that between the third dimension and like whatever else, right? Very 3D. Like right now for me, it's like there's just no, like it's all just like mixed together right now, which it is anyways, but you know what I mean? You can feel it. Okay, cellophane. Awakening, my life changing. Yeah, yep. Yeah, definitely that cellophane coloring energy for sure, for sure. And then, you know, working with, you know, we just on February 10th, you know, celebrated the year of the wood dragon, right? So right now for me, it's funny because Kaya Ra, who channeled the Sophia code, she's talking a lot about the Seraphim dragons and the Sophia dragon tribe and all this stuff. If you guys are familiar with that, it's the Sophia dragon tribe is basically like these ascended masters like Isis, Hathor, Green Tara, Mother Mary, Mary Magdalene, White Buffalo Woman, and Kuan Yin. Well, Kuan Yin is coming through very, very, very strongly at this time. And I had been calling her in too, just as I'm like releasing these like past life things, like over the past like couple, you know, weeks, and especially like I said over the last week, it was like straight into like this dark cocoon. It's like you're not feeling good, you've got work to do, you've got this, right? But it's like they're just like, you have to go in. But she was who I was calling on and really working with her, and Sekhmet was coming through a lot too. And you know, like my other guides and stuff, but those were like very prominent. So you guys might be wanting to, if you're feeling like any of this, call on Kuan Yin. She really helps. She is an ascended master that you would want to call in when you're ready to release suffering. Whether it's suffering you're aware of consciously or suffering subconsciously, suffering from past lives that you're still carrying around. When you're ready to really surrender and release that stuff, right? She's a good one to call in and to work with. And she's very connected to like the water element. She's also a twin flame. Her twin flame is Mahavatar Babaji, and he is like the one who helped her ascend to her higher self in her last lifetime, where she became an ascended master. So it's a really neat story. So I don't know, maybe some of you guys want to like connect, but I feel like these ascended masters and stuff, they are helping okay? Not only humanity, but they're helping these divine unions, these divine couples, these, you know, heavenly kingdom husbands and wives, kings and queens, you know what I mean? Because of the power that you guys hold from past lives, the knowledge and wisdoms that you have acquired through the ages, whether you are tapping into it at all, a little, a lot, it doesn't matter. It's there, and it's going to start coming online more and more and more. So I feel on the masculine side, okay, so going through all that, I feel that they are feeling these activations, like, in a big way, and they're also feeling the pull apart of it's like, it reminds me of Peter Pan, like ripping the shadow from the body, you know, his shadow. And that's kind of like what I'm being shown. So I feel like that's like with the masculine, it's like the shadow aspect would be like, not their literal shadow, it would be more like the 3D reality, the 3D stuff that they've been, right? And then, you know, whatever. So I feel that they're really battling this right now. But I feel like their heart chakra is so open. Yeah, see, look, 10 of Wands, very heavy. I feel like for a lot of them, they have like a lot of, you know, just like 3D, like hardships, worries right now, maybe financial stuff or, you know, unexpected bills or things happening, you know, stuff like that. Okay, so let me see a little bit about what do I want to use? I'll use this. I just want to see a little bit about what's being purged from the, like just kind of past life energy for the masculines. 3 of Wands, Queen of Wands. What I'm getting off of this with the Queen of Wands, and for whatever reason, I'm getting like, right now there's a lot of sacral chakra healing happening, I feel, for the feminine and the masculines. And the masculines, it's their sacral chakra has been blocked. It's been like, I want to say overactive, because, you know, they are predominantly in that, like, you know, they use sexual energy to, like, basically as a band-aid, right? So as the heart chakra is opening more and more and more right now, and they're connecting more to the past life energy, to their own soul, like everything, it's creating a space for them to do some sacral chakra healing. Okay, so that might be like someone who's maybe promiscuous, no longer feeling like they want to be promiscuous. It doesn't feel right anymore, you know, or if they're with someone who they're not really in love with, they're picking up on the energy of like energy attachments, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to like keep attaching my energy to this person or my body to this person, you know, because I can feel it's not good, right? So they're picking up, it's like their senses are heightened as well, but there's a lot of sacral chakra healing and a lot of like sexual healing around that. And then there's the Star card, which is a card of healing. I feel too that like they're really feeling this, it's like, I want to say like the starseed connection, okay, but like I don't know if that's the right thing, but it's like, or just the soul connection, if you want to say that, right? But they're picking up on like this is the one for me, or this is the person I belong with, right? And they're seeing X, Y, and Z as to why, you know, where before it was like maybe they just felt it, but they couldn't really understand it. Now there's more clarity around it, where it's like they're seeing stuff, visions, future timelines, like things like that, where it's like, you know, maybe they picture you guys like, you know, having a home together and a family, and they're using their third eye to create this vision of what that looks like or will look like or does look like, whatever, because time's happening like all at once, right? If it manifests or whatever. But it's like that, and that's them manifesting, but it's also them connecting in a much deeper way where they weren't before, I think. And they're thinking about a lot of stuff that they haven't thought of before too. Okay, so anyways, yeah, see, they're focusing, working, focusing, but it's about what they're focusing on. Hi guys. Hello everyone. Hello everybody. If anyone wants to get on the list to get a mini past life message, past life reading, the list is open. I did put the instructions in the description box, but it's $33 USD is the energy exchange, and you can send your payment to PayPal or Cash App at GypsyCowgirlTarot, one word, or Venmo at GypsyCowgirl_tarot. Okay, and then you have to send me an email, because I'm not going to do them live today because like I said, my energy levels. But I will in the next 24 hours send out a 2 to 5 minute private YouTube link to you. So that's why you have to email me to let me know. Okay. Hi guys. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Fee. Hi, Bappa. Oh, I missed you too. Yes, I am doing the personal pulls, but like I said, I'm not doing them on the live today. I'm just gonna record them all probably tomorrow morning and get them out to you guys. Okay. So King of Pentacles is coming out, and what I'm getting here is, okay. Excuse me. Some of these masculines have deeply rooted ancestral roots. We'll say that. Okay. Generational curse, whatever you want to call it. It feels like for a lot of them, it started like, probably a very long time ago, right? Within their lineage. But there's this deep like greed, okay? And there's this deep fear of its miserly energy. And it's something that a lot of these masculines are breaking for their family or for their lineage, for their bloodline. Okay. So if you have a DM who's like, they throw themselves in work, they have to make all kinds of money. It's good to be like, successful and driven and passionate. But when it's something much deeper, people can see it. And if you're the divine feminine, you probably picked up on it too. Like, this isn't like healthy. Or it would be like someone who like, goes to the gym like way too much, like they over gym themselves, it's like that, right? But this is them breaking this. And I feel this is a big one. Okay. Because it's like an evolution. Like it started with like greed and like, all these things, but they probably, for some of these masculines, I'm sure they've obviously had lifetimes where they've known, poverty and things like that, but money is a huge one for a lot of them. And it was a part for a lot of them of their karmic healing in this lifetime. It was like a big lesson for them. Let me just pull on that. See, look, Judgment. Judgment was probably called, remember how a little while ago I said that maybe they've been, like their finances were affected or something? Judgment was called, I think, on their finances. And when Judgment was called on their finances, it really started, like, I think, breaking things open more and more and more with that masculine ego energy. Man or woman, it doesn't matter. Okay? There is plenty of women out there who have deeply suppressed trauma and root chakra blocks and all the things that that are like overachiever, workaholics. And there's nothing wrong with being like successful and like, being like overachiever, but you guys know what I mean. It's like you're covering some stuff up. And to, starseeds or light workers, empaths, it's very obvious to us, you know, and that's what I think scared the masculines too, is like they could pick up, like they knew we weren't just picking up on their soul, we were picking up on like everything. You know what I mean? Like they felt like completely naked to us, you know, like we could see everything about them, you know. So this is a big deal. This is a big deal, basically. Okay, so I'm gonna pull on the King of Pentacles. Hangman. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, like the Hangman, this is, right now the Hangman is connected to what I just said about their past lives and what they're clearing right now. And it's not just about money for all of them, but I'm telling you, for a lot of them, especially the masculine males, DMs, like the males. Okay, for a lot of them, they come from very deeply, you know, their families have been, it's been ingrained in them for a long time. And so they've clung to that, okay? But they're starting to adjust things within themselves as they, you know, heal more or awaken more, whatever it is. Okay, so it's about, you know, clearing the karma, but getting unstuck. Like getting your family line unstuck and getting yourself unstuck in the process. Seeing things from a different perspective. But what I mean is like this Hangman here, this Hangman is like, it feels like an old soul. It feels like I'm holding an old soul right now, because it feels like this is representative of like their karma, of their lineage. It goes way back, and like their lineage has been stuck here for a very long time. See? And then the world shows up, the universe, saying, yeah, they're closing out a massive cycle. So this is like kind of like, you know, I don't know, I'll go a little bit more. But it's like what they're clearing from their past lives, wounds, traumas, cycles, patterns, you know, and this elevates them more. Okay, so it's like, basically, a lot of them are doing the work. A lot of them are doing the work. They're being heavily guided too. Like you guys are being heavily guided by source, by spirit, by your guides. You're getting sign after sign. You're getting, you know, songs. You're getting all these things, and you're not out looking for them, right? Because it's about like the signs that you get when you're not looking for things. It's about the things that show up when like it's just like, oh my God, that's so crazy. You know what I mean? It's just so in your face, right? Like it's bizarro, right? But you're following them. So many of you guys are following them. Maybe not everybody, but I know a lot of you guys are. The astrology right now is giving them a lot of courage to break these big cycles here. To stay in things and situations that just because it's comfortable. To lack self-love. To ignore your intuition, like all these things. Light worker. You know, they're feeling this like I think a lot of them, right, they connect to the divine feminine energy, and they're like, this person is different, right? Like they have felt that from the divine feminine since the get. Mystical, right? Very mystical. And they're tapping into their mystical side too right now. I'm laughing because I think it's kind of funny because, you know, I think I see them like really like kind of tripping out right now because like their psychic gifts are coming through so much. There's so much telepathy. The astral travel stuff is like crazy. Like, you know, they're seeing things differently in a different way. They might be going to their job or their work or corporate environment where they see through the matrix structure, the system, and they're just like, what the fuck is happening? You know, it really is like that. Like, where they weren't seeing it, you know, even maybe 2 weeks ago, a week ago, or a month ago. They're seeing things now, like in a big, big way. So recognizing they are a light worker. I also feel that they're feeling very strongly, like I said, this like there's this like mission that we have of some type. And I think that that's very strong at this time. Okay, like they're seeing the bigger picture here. Not only are you a miracle, but one is on its way to you. Yeah. Feels, you know, I don't know. King of Pentacles can be very stubborn, but I feel like there's this like lightening up. And it feels like someone, you know, wanting to take a chance. You know, like a true twin flame connection. It's indescribable unless you actually are like are a twin flame. It's indescribable. And past life soulmates could be very much that type of energy too. Hands down. Where you guys meet and it's just this. It's not so much about like this, the past life energies that are coming through right now are people who have been going through their own evolution of the soul. So either way for the feminine, I feel like, right, like, and I just did a reading about this, that there is some strong offers coming in towards you, into your life. Okay, like it's a good thing, but this person, feels very determined to not let you go. And that could even be like right now energetically, like they're very like holding on to you like energetically. Your name holds power. Okay. So, and then divine protection and intervention. All right. So anyways, I know this was like a little like all over the place, but it's like the masculines are remembering their power, remembering, you know, kind of like, you know, I'm here on earth for more than just like, there's got to be a bigger reason, and they're connecting to that bigger reason and all of the energy and feelings within that. I think some of them are having like prophetic dreams or dreams of like past lives where, you know, they've been in like, you know, maybe very wealthy families or royalty or things like that. Like, I think that there's a lot coming through to help them clear and purge. I mean, I'm sure for a lot of you guys, if it's like a true, like, you know what I mean? Like past life or, you know, even like a twin, it could definitely be like you guys had lives like that together. Maybe that was a part of both of your karma. All right. What do I want to pull before I go? I know I'll do. We'll end with the T. So let's get this. Okay, so. Hi, everybody. So yeah, so if you're wanting to get on the list for a past life reading, a mini read, you can find the information in the description box, but I'm sorry, I'm trying to like read these two at the same time. My email is GypsyCowgirlTarot@gmail.com. Okay, so if you want to get a mini recorded past life reading that I will get out to you in the next 24 hours. The info is in the description box, but I have to add my email, so just make sure you email me afterwards. Okay. Adrenaline, roller coaster rides, ups and downs, good and bad, a rush of feelings, extreme harshness, cutting off erratic decisions. And then this was the very first card out, which speaks of like third parties, other people involved, like all that kind of stuff. Okay, so for me, this is like more confirmation of them getting off of this like crazy like roller coaster ride that they've been on or kept themselves on. And they are creating like some pretty harsh endings, possibly abruptly. I don't know. The astrological transits right now, all this Aquarius energy is definitely helping with this kind of stuff right here. But that's going to be for like, and why are they doing this? All in the name of divine love. Hi, Jessie. Unconditional love, compassionate love, genuine love, and a true divine union love. That's what they're presently feeling right now. You know what I'm getting is breaking down all my walls. Okay, so they're like, it's like a masculine thinking that about the divine feminine energy, or just their life in general. Like, my walls are breaking down. Like, what the hell's going on? Observe, like there's a lot of this right here too. Observing, being watched, social media stalking, keeping an eye on you, obsessed with you. So know that. That's been coming through for like days now though. Like it's kind of like just like a known fact that, yeah. But right now there is a ramp up of the energy of spying for sure, for sure, for sure. For sure, for sure, for sure. And I don't think it's just the divine masculine. I think it's other people that are toxic. Okay, so maybe just, you know, shielding your energy, etc. Unhealthy poison, delusions, and nasty behaviors. They're observing their toxic patterns and traits. Again, more like breaking generational things, just other stuff that's like maybe deeply rooted within them, why they do things. Why do I keep going for the same person in a different body? Why do I consistently do this? Why do I consistently sabotage here? There's a lot of that. Love is the greatest healer. And they are feeling the love. And it's really, like, for me, pushing through that, like, wave of healing. You know? It's really neat, actually, I think. But anyways, okay. So let me just pull really quickly before I go. I want to see... So with the World card here too, it's showing that, yeah, again, that they're closing out some big stuff on their end. Big cycles. I'm kind of getting like a king ready to be with his queen. King of Pentacles is done making bad investments in their life. Man or woman, they're done making bad investments. He's the king of investments, of money, wealth, material wealth. He's the richest king of all in all the lands. And he's seeing his toxic traits of how he keeps investing badly. And that's because of enlightenment. That's because of awakening. And that, again, is helping to close the stuff out. Okay. So let's just wrap this up. All right. So I love you guys. And thank you for being here on the live with me. Make sure if you guys do purchase or you want to do the mini past life reading, that you email me, GypsyCowgirlTarot@gmail.com. Subject, title, past life, after you make your payment and all that. So I know, and I can send your video to you. Okay. I like for right now, until I'm like feeling better, like this is just easier because it's like I can take breaks. You know what I mean? It's not just like 4 hours straight of channeling and like talking, because it's like I can take breaks in between and like, you know, kind of do it at my own pace, but in like a timely manner. Okay. Justice and Four of Swords. This person is... all I'm getting is they want to break some kind of silence here. Okay? It's like all they think about right now. Okay? Justice, yes. They had to go through some Three of Swords here. Some, you know, pain, some trauma, some heartbreak, sadness, whatever it is, a loss. I don't know. It's going to be different. But they had to go through some pain here in order to balance some karma. And to like feel their pain. And that's what they've been feeling. Okay. Definitely want to like, you know, have the desire to speak a truth here, for sure. Do one more for the intention here. Three of Cups. Yeah, there it is. And there he is, the Emperor, or Divine Masculine. This masculine wants to celebrate life with you. They want to reunite with you. Oh my God, then there's the Lovers. This is, I feel that like, very, like, okay, so like with the past life connections that you guys probably like share with the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, right? You guys have known much sorrow and loss and pain and grief and death in past lives, right? Which does create a lot of triggers within both of you guys, right? Not just, I mean, and we're just talking like past lives with you guys, right? But it also like reflects like you also will probably feel the deep love from all the past lives that you guys shared, which is intense. You'll probably also feel the joy and happiness that you guys have shared in past lives, right? Not just in this one. You know, your victories, your triumphs, your, you know, strongest moments, you know, things like that. And I think that's the kind of stuff that the masculines are really feeling right now. And it's really pushing this, like, I want to come back together. At least talk. And then the Ace of Pentacles, yeah. So, you know what, just out of curiosity, before we go, I'm just going to get a couple messages from my message deck just to see what they want to say. So, I love you guys so much. I will add info into the description box of how to book a reading, all the things. I keep hearing Selena, you know, because I'm dreaming of you tonight till tomorrow. I'll be holding you tight or whatever. That came through like a couple months ago, I think. And then before this, like before the live on the community page, I posted a song that showed up randomly. But I love the guy who sings it. And now my mind is going blank. But it's a cover, an acoustic cover of When a Man Loves a Woman. And I was like, are you kidding me? The communication is just like off the charts right now. The telepathy. Whoa. And as I say that, My karmic knows about you and I protect you at all costs. Arguments. Okay. So for those of you guys where there's like that third party, this again, this is a part of like what's like going down, what's being healed. You know what I mean? I don't really care to like go into this like, you know, all crazy, but they're letting you know like their higher self energetically, like, you know, if they just protect you. And there's some kind of battling, arguments, whatever. Probably karmic energies that are envious or jealous of the divine feminine. I don't know. You are so unique and divine. I have felt inferior and not good enough, so I stayed away. I am seeing that I am also divine and we are equals. So that's exactly what I said earlier about them being a light worker and how they're starting to see like their gifts and starting to really tap into their intuition, and they're feeling like all these things too. It's like they're letting you know, like, this is why I stayed away. But now I'm also saying, hey, I know that I'm here for a certain reason. Like, I know I'm more than just human. Like, you know, it's kind of like that. This great awakening is crazy. It is bonkers, bonkers. It's mad, I tell you, mad. Woo. This one wants to come out. I am in a dark night of the soul. Oh, welcome to the club, buddy. I am in a dark night of the soul. It feels dark, sad, and dreary. And I feel this dire need for transformation. This is where they've been. And there's this feral cat out there, like meowing his head off. He's calling the ladies out there. But I feel that's relevant. Like, as soon as I started reading this, the cat started going crazy. He's a male cat. So it's like they're calling out for you. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, they will be like literally like reaching out, calling probably. They felt this dire need for transformation. Again, that's the enlightenment. That's the awakening. Where are we at? 47 minutes? Okay. I see us within each other. I saw my deepest fears and deepest love when I looked into your eyes. See, this was like the moment of like activation and past life memory unlock. Whether it was like literally like you remembering, which I highly doubt, but it was more on a subconscious level. Okay, what I mean by that is like, you know, through touch, through the hands, through skin, through the eyes, through a kiss, through bodily fluids. Like, these types of divine unions are activated. Just being in each other's auric fields, like physically, is highly activating. But this is like exactly what I said about how with the past life energy, they are feeling the deepest fears, right? That's what kept them away. But at the same time, right now, they're also feeling the deep love. Okay, and that's what's pulling them forward. That's what's magnetizing them back. That's the love frequency is helping them to heal and open more. But it also shows that like they're feeling on a deep level, just like the feminine does in a big way, the past life happiness, right? Through all lifetimes. And they want to feel that again. Okay, so let's just get one more and then I'm going to go. So I send everybody love today. I hope. Everyone has a good weekend. Dun, 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 dun. Didn't I say something earlier about like a massive, like, maybe I was just thinking it, you guys will know, like a huge epiphany moment, like kind of like an aha moment. Maybe that was in one of the last readings that I did. I can't remember. But anyways, the masculine thing, I always knew, but I recently had a huge epiphany moment about you and us. And I know now what to do. Okay, so in that epiphany moment, there's probably sign after sign, something happened. They probably had some kind of crazy dream, the astral, meeting up in the astral. They probably just, like, I always knew, but like, this is undeniable at this point. Like, this is crazy. You know what I mean? It's like that. And the bottom of the deck here, we have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, deep emotions, psychic abilities, intuition, and cleansing and purification with the, for me, like the watery energy, or like even like the ocean energy. So they're like, I feel like in a cleansing and purification state. I feel like the divine feminines should also be, you know, taking care to really cleanse, to purify spaces. You know, for me, like, I'm gonna do like a whole like spring cleaning thing, but I'm just like waiting for the weather to just be like a little bit nicer. It's just been stormy and like rainy and, you know, all that. Because, you know, the first day of spring is what, the 21st. Not that it's like all of a sudden springtime warm when that happens, but just for a few days, you know, no rain. But it's really important to get that, like, you know, energy out and stuff like that. Okay. Oh, and then after that, we have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Communication, thoughts, wisdom. The ethereal realm. Yeah, see, the ethereal realm, the ethereal energy is huge. You guys got more stuff. Yeah, it's like I feel like all of California has been like, we've been getting the storms. The one that was like a week ago or something, or yeah, I think like a week ago or a week and a half ago. I don't know, maybe 2. It was so crazy. All right, last card here. Masculine says, I am breaking free. This is like confirmation of the whole reading. I am breaking free and I'm jumping out of old timelines. Releasing old versions of me. That's what I was talking about earlier with the Peter Pan analogy of like ripping off the shadow. For me, it's symbolic of ripping away the old versions of self and freeing up the real version of self is what I want to say. And this for me says that. Even from last week, I have changed. I said that too, earlier. I can feel this powerful strength within. Okay, yeah. And I feel that's, again, astrological transits are really helping with that, but that is where they're at. So anyways, loves, I know this was like a little different, kind of all over the place, but yeah. Yeah, I don't think so, Alex. I don't think so. That's funny. Oh, Florida's getting hit too. Australia too. Yeah. I'm not surprised with you know, like especially like with like the solar flares that we're getting and the energy that's making its way into Earth. I mean, it's crazy, you know, but I mean, I'm not saying that's the only reason why there's storms, but. So, all right, loves. Well, I'm going to go because I have some recording I got to get done. So again, if you want to get a mini past life reading, it will be sent to you as a little like 2 to 5 minute recording. All of the information is in the description box. And then after you submit your payment, you send me an email with the subject title past life, and I will get you your recording to you within the 24 hours. Okay. So thank you everybody for being here. I send love and light, and I'm so happy to finally like be live again. And you know, just bear with me, like I said, while just until like I feel like totally like back to my normal self. I'll probably come live and do it like this, where I do a collective, and then if I do like live card pulls or something like that, I'll do the individual like little videos like this. Okay. Oh no, you're good, Alex. Yeah, you're good. You're good. So, all All right, loves. Well, I'm sure I will see you very soon. It was good to just like come in and hang out. I know I like started a little bit early, but I had time, so I was like, screw it, I'm just gonna go live now. So sorry about that. But anyways, thank you again, my loves. Have a beautiful day, and I'll see you soon.